Hi. Here we are with strategy number 3, which is text sets. So when we talk about text sets, here are the 3 rules. Simple. Everything is a text. No, I'm not kidding. Everything is a text. Any set of symbols you can make meaning from is a text. Text sets are supposed to add meaning and context. So just because you have a piece of text that's kind of peripherally related to what you're talking about doesn't mean it needs to be in your text set. Text sets should each add meaning and context to your target text or your target topic. And the third thing is that varied exposures, if you get to see those words and those ideas and those images in lots of different settings before or along with the major text that you're using in class, or just along with the major concept or activity that you're doing in class, those varied exposures are going to scaffold literacy because you see the language and the language structures over and over again in increasingly difficult ways. And they're also going to scaffold learning and engagement because you have many, many, many connections that you can make, sort of like networked words, with the new target concept or with the new text that you're starting to read together. So here's what we can expect. The goal of text sets is always to do one of these 4 things or any combination of the 4 things. The benefits of the text set is that we have some way to engage more kids because we're giving them more options for formats to think about the information we're presenting. The second thing it builds is background. So if you want to talk about osmosis today, and it's the first time you think your kids have probably heard the term osmosis, then you don't want to just say it. You also want to show a picture of it, maybe a clip of how it works, and also show it in print so that they see those vocabulary words and how they're spelled and what they look like on a page, so that then when they go home and read about it, or next week when they read about it, they've made those mappings and connections. And when you say osmosis, they've got a bunch of connections that they can activate to think about what you're talking about. So it does build background if we display this information in lots of different ways. It matches kids' learning preferences, and to whatever extent we want to cater to those. We know as adults that some of us learn much better from podcasts than newspaper articles. Some of us learn much better from newspaper articles than watching things on TV. I need to read the recipe, not just follow along with the television. You got to know that about yourself by the time you become an adult, and we can offer kids opportunities to play with different ones if we present our information in a few different ways. The last one, and this is the only one that I knew about when I first started this work, but I've built kind of all the way up to number 1. The last one is level. If we present the information in text of different types with different amount of text and different difficulty, we are ensuring that more kids than not have a text that they can and want to read in front of them. And we know that that's what makes readers. So this isn't a way around reading in order to get to content. It's actually a way to do content through reading and support both at the same time.